Uri, describe your efforts to try to help people get out of there. It can be a challenge right now, I understand.
Yeah, we've been distributing this information on the internet that's available on the State Department website. I've registered myself. I have not yet been contacted. But us Americans, we're sitting here living this extreme situation where every few hours we're getting a text message, an alarm on our phone to rush to a bomb shelter. At 8 o'clock tonight, it's now 9:30, about 90 minutes ago, I ran to a bomb shelter. Everybody was on the boardwalk in Tel Aviv watching the sunset, and suddenly you see a scene that's apocalyptic. Everyone is running to a bomb shelter, trying to get away. And what we can't forget is, while all of this craziness is happening, there are still 53 hostages, 20 of which we believe are still alive, in tunnels in Gaza, being held by Hamas. This war is horrible, but I will tell you, the Israeli population, they feel very resilient. They think it's the right thing to do to dismantle the ballistic missiles that Iran keeps threatening to use against the United States. And we are now just hoping that the war will end soon so that we can go back to a normal lifestyle.
Uri, have you noticed a decrease in attacks on Israel night over night? We've heard that Iran has basically run through about a third of its military stockpile. But do you feel that each night the attacks are lessening, or are they more intensifying?
We really don't know, as we're watching the news, of course, but it's happening about 3 or 4 times a day at strange hours. They purposely will wake us up at 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m. Today we had one at 8 a.m. And so you never know. And last night, normally these are within a few hours of each other, but all of a sudden we had an alert 30 minutes within each other. So you go back to bed and all of a sudden you have to get up. It's a pretty crazy experience. Your phone rings, the alarm sounds like the end of the world, and you have to, one alarm will tell you have 10 minutes to get to the shelter, but another type of alarm will say there's going to be an impact in 90 seconds. So it's a pretty crazy experience, but what it does is, certainly as an American, it helps you appreciate the freedom that we have in the United States, living without being under the cloud of war. And hopefully for Israel, when this is over as well, they'll have that experience, because for decades now, Iran has been threatening to annihilate the state of Israel. And so imagine living in a country where every week you hear leaders of a country, another country, Iran, threatening to destroy, eradicate all Jews, the entire country of Israel. In the 1950s, Israel and Iran had great relationships. My grandparents were both medical professors. They taught medical classes in Tehran. And hopefully we can go back to that kind of symbiotic relationship and get rid of this regime.
All right, Uri, man, thank you so much for being with us. Stay safe. We appreciate you bringing us up to date on the experiences that people have there in Israel, especially Tel Aviv, we're looking at right now. And again, we wish you well and stay safe.
Thank you.